The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. So Case is diligently working on Ben Stiller for tomorrow's show. We'll see what happens. However, we did find out something might be a little easier. Kenzie knows Kenan Thompson from Saturday Night Live, and he's a kid in that movie. In the
I know. I honestly, he's been in so much stuff. I forgot. So I was really, really good friends for a long time with his wife, Christina, and she gets so mad because Kenan's like weirdly good at everything. And this is how I met Kenan. I'm friends with Christina.
Okay.
Her last name's Thompson. I didn't think anything. It's the last name's Thompson. And, whatever.
Kenan Thompson.
Yeah.
Got it.
Whatever. And I was friends with her for a long time, and she finally had me over for her daughter's birthday party.
And she must be from Chicago, I assume?
She's not.
Oh, okay.
She lived in Florida.
Oh, okay.
So they have they have places in like, they're everywhere. They have like different states because like New York has of SNL and Atlanta and Florida. Okay.
Yeah.
So his wife is from Florida.
Right.
Okay. She's friends with her for years. And she has me over for her daughter's birthday party. And Kenan's just there.
Hanging out?
And I go, that's who you're married to? I never thought anything of it. And she's like, yeah, I've told you I was married to Kenan. And I go, as long as it was Kenan, I wasn't thinking about it. But and then I became really good friends with the family. But she'd get so annoyed because he's been in all these different kinds of movies.
Hundreds.
You forget, because when he was a kid, he was in everything, right?
Yep.
And she's like, he's just so good at everything, and it pisses her off. So she's really good at ice skating, though. And she couldn't wait. They were at the Rockefeller party after SNL, you know, they do the big like skating thing out front after.
Right.
And so they were doing that. And she's like, I can't wait because I'm great at ice skating. I'm going to smoke them. And then he gets out there and starts doing tricks and stuff. And he's going crazy. She's like, what the hell? Why are you good at ice skating? He goes, Mighty Ducks. And she was pissed. She's like, son of a nutcracker.
Forgot he was in that.
He was in Mighty Ducks too. Yeah. So it's so funny. But we got a good text him and see if he wants to talk about heavyweights.
Yeah.
That's funny because I'm friends with a writer at SNL, like who currently writes on the show, and I won't say who just because I hear things every once in a while. But we were asking her, tell us about the cast right when she started. She's like, well, here's the thing with Kenan Thompson. Everybody at SNL, they live that lifestyle. The job is their life. There's so much work that goes into it every single week. Not Kenan.
Nope.
He shows up once a week. He crushes in rehearsal, shows up, does the show. She's never seen anybody be so good at something so effortlessly, and it's the hardest job in the world.
Yeah, well, he's been doing it the longest than anybody in history. He's like 20 years, I think, on SNL.
I think maybe like 2005, yeah. So
yeah, it's getting close to it. It's unreal.
No, he's very weird. Like, you would think, like, hyper, this, that, puts on a show. No show. If he doesn't have to act, he is just chilling, and he wears his hat almost lower than his eyes, so no one can see. You can't see his eyes. He's just like, I don't want to be bothered. It's funny.
That's amazing.
Yeah, Kenan Thompson, cool guy.
All right, so we're going to get Kenan Thompson and Ben Stiller tomorrow morning at 7:02. That sounds about right. Okay.
Q101 Morning Crew. Sports.
All right, your Chicago Bulls are on fire in Fuego. They take out LeBron's Lakers on the 20th anniversary of LeBron's first game at the Madhouse, the United Center, against the Bulls. And they take them out, 124-108. The Lakers dropped to 1-4 since winning that NBA Cup in-season tournament where they did champagne and ski goggles and thought they won the title. They're going to put a banner up. It's unbelievable. I mean, it's a nice little tournament, but hey, take it easy. And now they've lost 4 in a row. So Kobe White, we've talked about him a lot this week. Kobe White dropped 17 points, trained at under 3. He now only trails 2 guys in the NBA in 3-pointers. That'd be Luka Doncic at 100 and Steph Curry at 121.
Oh, not bad names.
Not bad names
no,
at all.
Not at all.
He's got 92. Doing great. Also, more stats for you, Kenzie. I know you love these basketball stats. Bulls with Zach LaVine, the previous 9 games, they were 1-8, averaging 102 points a game. Since Zach has been out, they're 7-3 and averaging 118 points a game, plus 8 players in double figures last night. Paying Zach LaVine over $200 million to be injured and sit on the bench next to Lonzo Ball, who's injured, making $74 million to do nothing or not play.
We love injured people.
Yeah.
It's kind of like our thing. Because Derrick Rose for a really long time, which sucked because he was going to be so good.
Well, at least Derrick Rose did something too.
Right, but that one hurt the most. But it kind of kicked off the whole thing. And now Lonzo and now Zach, we love it.
Yeah.
We're like, they have bench heaters.
They got your
we
chair.
gotta keep our players cozy.
Kenzie's got a heated seat in here, and they probably have those on the bench.
I guarantee they do.
Unbelievable. I believe Zach LaVine will not be here at the trade deadline in some form, but no one can take that contract on. Me and Case were talking before, probably the Lakers will probably collect it because no one wants to pay that money for someone now that's been proven can just score now and then but not win games.
No, if you remember at the start of the season and through most of November, I watch a lot of basketball. It's the thing I enjoy most, and watching Bulls games was torture because
I thought baseball was your favorite.
I love sports. I love the game.
He has a hard time with baseball because he was a D3 prospect and he missed his window.
That's tough.
It's very tough to look back on
Could have
that.
been in the league.
Sure.
I love baseball. I love football. I love basketball. I love sports. I love seeing competition. I love it.
How unique.
I know. It's kind of my thing. But
It's good lane.
I like basketball more than anything else. The point is, the Bulls were not a fun team to watch. They were not only bad, but they were miserable in the process. They weren't like a fun, bad team. Right? If you have not watched a Bulls game this year, this team without Zach LaVine is a blast.
Well,
I love this Lakers game.
Preface it, though, with the last couple weeks or last month without Zach LaVine.
That's what I'm saying.
That's when it's been more fun and it's been interesting. And Kobe White, there's one shot where he had all 5 players from the Lakers against him last night, and he still hit it.
I respect that.
He's ridiculous.
Why pass the ball when you can shoot it?
Right. And we'll probably lose him when his contract's done. At least we got him locked up for, I think, 2026, 2027 season. But
So, Kinsey, don't worry. We got Kobe White for a little bit longer.
I was worried.
I know you were
sweaty.
Yeah.
I'm sweaty.
Well, that's
over
your
here.
heated chair over there. It's not that you're worried about the
good.
Bulls. So the bad Spurs at the Madhouse tonight. Another game, 2 in a row with Victor Wembanyama. Only appearance in Chicago this year. Phenom, 7'4", ridiculous, and he's on a bad team, but he's one of the best players in the NBA. Rookie of the year.
I feel bad for him. He's very good. His team is very bad.
Yeah. Speaking of bad teams, the Bears. Star cornerback Jalen Johnson said he'd make it clear he wants to sign a new contract with the Chicago Bears.
Wait, who? Star quarterback who?
Cornerback Jalen Johnson. And, just let's go back to the trade deadline of the NFL when he did the money sign, when he got his first interception of the season, and basically said, I'm looking for offers from anybody. He wanted ridiculous money. The Bears did not make him a good offer. They want to wait till his deal's done and do what they're doing right now. Now, he's totally flipped. Quote, I just couldn't see myself anywhere else. It's easy to say, I want to be somewhere else to get it like this and that. Not what I want. I want to be here in Chicago, paraphrasing a little bit, but I want to push and make the Chicago name too. He is totally flipped because no one offered him the money he wanted at the trade deadline. And now he's kind of like, hey, Bears
Team
guys,
player.
I like you guys now. Pretty cool. Like Chicago. Let's go. He's really good.
Change of heart.
Yeah.
Thought about it.
Yeah. It's fine, but he shouldn't have put it out there so bad that he wanted out of here. And it's hard to recover that.
That's like when you get in a fight with your significant other and you're like, I can leave him tomorrow. And then an hour later, you're like, well, I can't.
That's a good analogy. I'm sorry.
I was just a little pissy.
I love you. I love you. Interesting local story from Woodstock, Illinois. The best wrestler in the state, this kid, Jimmy Masney. He went to Marion High School, Marion Central Catholic, okay? He grew up in Oregon, Illinois. So he's 50 miles away from this high school. This is one of the better high schools in the state. And he's one of the best wrestlers. He's now been disqualified because he basically, to make the travel more convenient to go to this school, and Kenzie, you maybe relate to this, having a kid in sports, that he stayed with a longtime family friend during the week. The family friend also happened to be the mother of the school's wrestling coach. They're saying this is unethical and he can't do that. He moved into the district just so he could play for that school, to wrestle for that school. He's one of the best in the state. And now he can't wrestle. And, of course, they're going to appeal all the ruling and all this stuff. But the family's filed a lawsuit to try to overturn it with the Illinois Sports Association, the IHSA. So we'll see what happens. But he's doing really great at this school, apparently. Like, it's a good school, and he's actually doing well off the wrestling mat. But now he can't wrestle. He went there just to wrestle and was staying with a family friend. I'm sure you've experienced something like this in a little edge. I can't blame too much. It's easy to hate on the family for saying, they snuck him into school. But you do anything for your kids when they want to play sports, right? And is it that bad that he stayed with a family friend?
I don't know. I
don't think it is.
I think people look at their panties in a bunch of high school sports and lower way too often. It's like, bring it down.
Yeah.
Just bring it down.
Well, you've seen tons of, parents getting out of control at Little League games and stuff, right?
Yes. They are. And like judging, there was this mom, and I'm not gonna say her name,
Please.
but they were on our team, so it was our team, and she was so mean to her son. Like, he wasn't like pitching great once, and she was like, oh, "What a loser! He's embarrassing the family." Mike was in 3rd grade, and like,
I mean, to be fair, my dad said that too when I played basketball.
I was like, he's embarrassing the family. Like, I would like to see what you're capable of. Let's see you get out there. Like, see what you're capable of, because he threw a wild pitch and now you're embarrassed that you hang your hat on. Like, parents are nuts, and they, for their own, I don't care if my son, either of them, are good at sports or not. I'm not going to be humiliated if they're not good at sports. And if they are good and they like it, then neat. Like, I don't care. You're hanging your pride on what your 3rd graders able to or not able to do.
Yeah.
Then you need to find more things to be proud of in your life, because that's what's embarrassing, and you see a lot of that kind of stuff. It's not a good look.
Yeah, I'm just like, let this kid wrestle. He's really good. He's doing well at a new school. Let him wrestle. And I'm sure people will text in and say, like, well, it's not fair because my school lost to his school then because he's so awesome.
I could have got their ass beat, so it sucks.
This kid's the best in the state. I think he's going to kick ass no matter what.
It doesn't matter where he goes.
Yeah, he's going to be fine. Finally, Miami Dolphins superstar Tyreek Hill fathered kids with 3 different women in the space of 4 months. And he's married, Kenzie. Mm-hmm. So he's married, 3 kids in 4 months with some different baby mamas.
None of them are his wife?
No. They're all different, 3 different kids coming in there.
It's going to be a tough one to explain.
Actually,
older.
I want to retract. I think 1 is with the wife, 2 baby mamas. 1 baby mama is just a mama. I guess she's just a girlfriend.
Oh, well, then it's okay if the wife's involved.
Yeah.
That's fine now. Thank you for clarifying.
What's the other one? What do you mean one of them's just
One's just a girlfriend.
So what's the other one? One's a wife, one's a girlfriend. What's the other one?
The other 2 are baby mamas because they're pregnant with his kids, and he has 1 kid with his wife.
So he has 1 kid with his wife,
yeah, 3
and then 2 strange women pregnant.
Yeah. So 3 babies in 4 months coming. You have 1 coming in about a month and a half.
I hope my husband isn't expecting any more.
From different baby mamas out there.
As far as I'm concerned, we're both expecting 1 this year.
What if you get to the hospital and there's 2 other girls showing up? Yeah, which room are we all in?
I had a nightmare that we broke up, and he showed up to the hospital with his girlfriend when I was in labor, and I'm like, I don't want her in the room. It's weird.
That's the worst thing you said?
I was like, what? Yeah, I guess it's like, I don't think that's it.
It sounds like you were pretty reasonable.
Like, I don't want her in the room.
I like her. I just don't want her in the room.
Show some decorum.
I don't know her like that.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101. You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Clash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin. Q101.
Let's go. Let's do this. And Katie checking in, competing against Kenzie today in Clash with Kenzie for the Mount Joy tickets. Katie, ahoy. Tell us something really quick about yourself. Hello, Katie. Hello?
Katie.
Hello?
There she is. What's up, Katie?
Yes. Good morning. Good morning.
You're on
Sorry,
the-
I could barely hear you guys.
Is that right? Huh. Is this better? Katie, tell us something about yourself.
Sorry, Brett, I could still barely hear you. But fun fact about myself is actually I met you guys at Twisted Christmas a couple Fridays ago now.
All right.
I'm the HR person who ran into you guys.
Yes, we met you in the merch line, girlfriend.
Yes. Yes.
How'd that move
Spent a
go?
little too much money there, but
How
loads
did
of
your
fun.
move go? You were supposed to be moving, and then you ended up coming to the
yes.
show.
It went awesome. It went amazing. So
Oh,
it's still
good.
settling in, but super exciting.
No one ever says a move went awesome. No, it went great.
She did.
I know.
Katie's awesome.
I guess so.
You're just a Debbie Downer, right?
I lifted stuff. I unpacked. I dropped a fork. These kind of things.
Dropped a fork?
Dropped a fork on my toe. I've done that before.
What?
All right.
You're worthless.
Because I dropped a fork, it hurt.
You got taken down by a fork? You're
Yeah.
supposed to be moving the TV. Was that what Megan was doing?
I looked. Megan was carrying the 75-inch TV on her back.
You were sitting on the couch. The fork got me, man.
Oh, this fork hit my big toe, Megan. I'm sorry. I need about 45 minutes. Keep going, though. You're doing great. All right, here we go. First 1 to 5 wins. Listen carefully. If Kenzie gets one wrong, Katie, you can steal a
Hey,
point.
guys, I can't hear Brian at all. Sorry.
Oh. Can you hear me now?
Yes, now I can.
Okay. There was some little button that got pushed by accident there, just a little behind the scenes stuff.
Brian.
I didn't push it.
Okay, I need to be able to hear the questions. I'm not the best at trivia, but maybe.
We'll see what happens.
That would be pretty unfair if she couldn't hear the questions. I will say.
Something. I think Kenzie pushed
Guess
those
random
buttons.
responses.
All right, call heads or tails on the count of 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, call it.
Heads.
That's tails. Here we go. Kenzie, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. What children's construction toy brand was named after a president?
Construction. Lincoln Logs.
Lincoln Logs is correct. Kenzie's got one. Let's see. Back to Katie. Who plays the character 11 in the TV show Stranger Things?
Ooh. Bobby something Brown.
That's, so close. Kenzie, finish it now.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
So close.
Slash Drake's girlfriend.
So close.
He's got a thing for those people.
The underagers.
Yeah.
He probably has stopped talking to her because I think she's
18 now.
Yeah.
Drake lost interest.
Disgusting.
Why did they name her that, by the way? Millie Bobby Brown.
I don't know. Probably
Why
meant a
did
lot
her-
for her family.
Parents name her that?
Yeah.
What part of it do you have a problem with?
Why would they choose Bobby Brown? Don't you think that's a little rough choice?
Well, I like maybe Millie and Bobby are in the family. The last name's already Brown. What are they supposed to do?
I don't know.
Kind of judgy.
I am judging because I just don't understand why they'd go with
What if
that.
someone looked at you and said, "Why is your daughter's last name Haddad?"
Well, that's my real name.
Right, I'm sure it's
I
her
don't
name.
believe her name is Bobby Brown. I don't believe
Millie Bobby Brown. Why
Yeah.
you don't believe that's her name?
it. I don't. I don't know if.
Well, then no one gets a point, right?
No, you get a point. Kenzie gets a point. You're
Jeez
fine.
Louise.
We'll move on while Case does some research.
Oh my God.
Is it back to Kenzie?
It's 2-0. It's back to Kenzie.
Kenzie, what were Frosty the Snowman's eyes made out of?
Cole.
Cole is right. Kenzie's got 3.
Bad snowman.
Kenzie, or Katie, the zip code 90210 is associated with which state?
California.
California's right. Back to Kenzie. A person who starts fires maliciously is known as a what?
Bad person. Is that not-
That's not right, actually. Not right. Katie, do you know what that is? A person who starts fires maliciously is known as a what?
An arsonist?
An arsonist is right.
I thought it's up for
all
interpretation because they are a bad person. I don't know.
They might have a problem. Might be an illness.
I think both are technically true.
I'm saying.
Well, the point goes to Katie. She's got 2. Kenzie has 3, but it's back to Katie. She can tie it up.
Let's see. Katie, what 1980s band had fans that happily called themselves Blockheads?
Ooh. That one I'm not sure.
Okay. I guess that's a no then or nothing? Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Kenzie?
Is it New Kids on the Block?
It is New Kids on the Block. Absolutely. There you go.
I'm like, what has the word block in it?
Well, Kenzie's got 4. Katie's got 2. It's back to Kenzie. She can win with a correct
Oh,
answer.
damn. Let's see here.
That's nice.
Kenzie, Sylvester Stallone, Bruce Willis, and Arnold Schwarzenegger are the original owners of what restaurant chain?
They all owned it?
They all were partners in this restaurant chain.
Well, they were in the movie The Expandables together.
Expendables.
Expendables expand?
But it's before that, Eve. I mean, this started probably back in the 90s at one point. There was one in Chicago. It's not here anymore.
They all together owned a restaurant?
Yeah, and it was a big chain.
And like one that I would still know?
I think you would know this.
It sounds like a sitcom when you think about it.
Yeah,
That
it's
those 3
weird.
guys would own a restaurant?
Yeah.
I know they were in the. It's that The Expandables?
It's not the Expendables.
That'd be a good name for a restaurant if you think
Oh,
about it.
God.
What was the name of the movie they were in?
Expendables.
Oh!
Katie, do you know?
Is it Planet Hollywood?
It is Planet Hollywood.
Okay.
Yeah, good job.
Well done.
They were the ones who owned that?
They did.
But they don't own it anymore.
I think it's all gone now. I don't think there used to be.
they have to. They
Some
have
like affiliation with Bruce Willis, but I guess I didn't really know all of
no
that.
Planet Hollywood.
Is there any more of them still?
There's like resorts and stuff.
Yeah, there used to be one, I believe, by the Rock and Roll McDonald's over there where
There's still Planet Hollywood. There's
Yeah.
one in Mexico. Who owns that?
I don't know. I better not. I don't know. Them.
I would love to know what you're going to say.
What are you gonna say? What, Brian?
I'm not going to say anything.
What are you gonna say?
I don't know. was going to say. This is free balling over here.
Free balling hat.
Oh, God.
Katie's got 3. It's back to her.
Okay, Katie. What union did Jimmy Hoffa head until his 1975 disappearance? What union?
Ooh.
3,
Union?
2. What'd you say?
Say that again, Katie.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Oh, boy. So what union did Jimmy Hoffa head until his 1975 disappearance?
Not sure.
Okay, Kenzie for the win.
Teamsters!
Kenzie loves the Teamsters.
I love Teamsters.
Kenzie wants to adopt the Teamsters. She loves them.
I want one. I want a Teamster.
To put in your little pocket?
Yeah. I want to bring my Teamster home.
If you're new to the show, we had an episode, I don't know what it was, 3 or 4 weeks ago,
Yeah,
that
we'll
be in the throwbacks the next couple of weeks, where Kenzie had a long conversation about what the Teamsters are, who Jimmy Hoffa was. It was very entertaining.
I learned a lot.
Even though she had seen the movie The Irishman,
Which is all about Teamsters.
and Jimmy Hoffa.
There's not a lot of trucks in that movie. It's very misleading. It's very confusing.
All right, Kenzie.
But Katie's super loyal. Let's go ahead and hook her up with the tickets. It's Christmas week. We're not
Oh,
playing around.
boy.
That's my girl.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, girl.
I love you guys. This is the best show ever.
Oh, we
Oh.
love you.
Yes, thank you. Congratulations.
The Q101 Morning Crew's Clash with Kenzie.
On Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
So, Gil Curtis with your headlines coming up in about 5 minutes. But first, the shoe theory. This might have you running back to the store today to get a different gift for your significant other, because the shoe theory is that if you buy your person, whether it's a girl buying a man the shoes, man buying the woman the shoes, either way, if you buy them shoes for Christmas, that they'll walk out of your life after that. It's a sign. It's a first step, if you will.
Well, those shoes are made for walking, huh?
Boom.
Yeah.
I don't know. My rim shot's too far away right now. I can't reach it.
Thank you for just saying boom.
But this is a theory that people said they've proven by when it's happened. This happens within a year afterward of giving them shoes for Christmas. Sounds kind of stupid and unrelatable, I think, but I don't know if anybody can think of this and think back to when you did that. What happened? You know what I mean?
Well, I got my husband shoes once.
Yeah, what
It
happened?
was really early in our relationship. It was for Valentine's Day. We had been together just under a year because our anniversary is April. So it was the Valentine's Day. So, like, whatever, 8 months, 9 months.
Sure.
And
What'd you get them, by the way? Were they some Nike Air Jordans?
they were Air Jordans, but they were custom painted.
Ooh.
Because he was hosting. This was the last when the All-Star game was here. He was and he got to host because he was the host of the Bulls back then.
Oh, okay.
So he's the All-Star host. So I got it painted. It said Roman. It had the Chicago skyline. It said All-Star host.
What?
I got him painted. It was really cool. So you could wear them like at the when he was
Event.
at the event. So
Yeah.
he didn't leave me. So
Yeah,
it's still pending, I suppose. I think it all changed.
the
but-
time frame is quick after you do this. So if it doesn't,
Okay, good.
yeah, you're fine. I mean,
Right.
I got Megan. I learned what Tory Burch, who she was, that woman, that fashion design brand.
Popular lady.
Yeah, and she is. Megan loves her. And so I got her some shoes from Tory Burch, and she's still with me, and we have a kid. So I don't know if this theory works or not, but if you can think about something when you got shoes for somebody and they went out the door, or this could be really stupid. Casey, ever bought shoes for anybody?
Yeah, no, it's nice you guys have such wild success stories with this because I saw this trending on TikTok yesterday and it sent shivers down my spine. This same thing happened to me where I got my girlfriend a pair of shoes for Valentine's Day. This is an ex-girlfriend now. She got me a pair of shoes for Valentine's Day. We both got each other shoes. Broken up 3 months later.
Huh.
So glad you guys are so happy in your relationships. You know, this was really catastrophic for me.
Hear me out. Most relationships don't work out, so is there just a chance?
It was the shoes. Had to have been the shoes. It was like Mike. It was in the shoes.
Yo, money, it's got to be the shoes. Yo, money.
That was good.
Those were great commercials back in the day.
jeez.
No, I got the girlfriend at the time a pair of these like floral Oxford shoes, very Zooey Deschanel, very quirky white girl shoes, because that's what I wanted her to
I
dress
was going to
like.
say that is the whitest shoe I've ever. You use the word floral and Oxford in the same sentence.
I was like, I'm building my own creation. I'm designing
Wow.
exactly what I like.
Okay.
So I got her those, and she got me a pair of, there's a shoe brand called Emerica. They're a skateboard shoe brand. I really like their stuff. She got me a pair of Emerica shoes. They both, the shoes we got each other made our feet bleed. They were both so uncomfortable. For her, it cut up the bottom of her feet. For me, the heel on that shoe was so stiff that it would make my heels bleed whenever I wore them, no matter what socks I wore. And it, possibly led to the downfall of a great relationship.
Wow.
Because your feet hurt?
It didn't help.
Well, you don't look good walking like that.
You don't.
You lose all your
man.
sexiness.
No,
you're like
you wear a
limping.
pair of uncomfy shoes, you look bad. That's not a good walk.
She get blood on her floral?
Yeah,
Floral Oxford?
I had to give up Chuck Taylors for that reason. I wore Chuck Taylors all the time. I had the best pair of beat-up, high-top black Chuck Taylors. They were perfectly worn in.
They were the best pair.
They were the best. But they suck because it feels like you're walking on the concrete. They're so bad on the bottom. I can't believe people actually played basketball in those
Throw
back in the
some
day.
Dr. Scholl's up in there.
So I did. You're right, Kenzie. I did do that. And then I'm there at a concert wearing my Chuck Taylors with Dr. Scholl's gel inserts in them, and I just felt terrible about myself. I'm like,
why?
Because I'm sitting here wearing gel insoles and shoes that look cool, and I was like, but then old men wear Dr. Scholl's
There's
insoles.
nothing wrong with Dr. Scholl's.
I lost all the respect for myself. I was just like,
That's what did it for you?
No kidding. I was going to say.
that was the tipping point. That's where I haven't lost respect for myself in any other form of my life except for wearing gel insoles in my Chuck Taylors. I felt like I was a liar, even though no one knew. Like, no one knew I had these insoles in my shoes. And I'm like, yeah, great show. And
But, like, lying about what?
my persona, my aura of being into, like, let's say the band was Rancid, let's say, and I'm at this punk show wearing Chuck Taylors, but I have gel insoles in there. I should be able to take the pain of Chuck Taylor sucking as far as a comfortable shoe.
I bet Rancid wishes they wore comfortable shoes, too. They're a goofy band. They have to wear, like, costumes. I'm sure they really regret that now.
Well, no, I didn't realize I was being judged by anybody at that point.
I don't think anybody was judging you.
I
You
felt
were
like
the
it.
only one who judged you, which is so weird because normally you give yourself way too much credit.
Facts.
And wearing insoles is a normal thing.
Are you, at 24 years old, wearing any gel insoles?
Not currently, but I have shoes that I have to wear them in. I had custom-fitted orthotics as a child. My feet were so flat. I went through a lot of pain because of this, emotional and physical.
You guys are a lot to deal with the shoes.
Did you expect the conversation, Kenzie, going, the Case had custom-built orthotics for his shoes when he was 7 years old?
No.
What's wrong? I was in constant pain. What was wrong with that?
You're a husky boy.
I had so much weight coming down on me.
Yeah, that thick boy energy on those heels, those poor little heels. What size feet you
Poor
got?
little
It sounds like in my musical, Poor Little Heels.
Poor little heels.
What size you got?
What size shoe?
Yeah.
I wear a 12.
Oh,
What do you wear?
13.
13?
Yeah. What about you?
I 6 and a half.
But women are weird because there can be like 6.5 women, then like 5 men's or something like that when you want to buy shoes like that.
I don't know.
I don't know if that makes them weird.
I'm gonna buy, right? I'm a psycho.
That's right.
No, when I'm gonna buy like if I was gonna buy Tim's or like any type of like cooler shoe like a Jordan,
Right.
I buy youth, and I save a lot of money.
Really?
Yeah, I fit into youth sizes.
Is that still a 6?
I don't know.
Just a youth?
I just keep trying them on. Until
You
they
just put the
fit.
shoe on and see what works.
Right, but I buy youth shoes, so I can get Jordans and Tims and stuff for more like $70,
Yep.
which is nice.
As opposed to double if they're adult
Right.
sizes.
I'm like, I don't need the adult size.
This is why we're live and local all the way to Christmas. Megan just texted in and said, it seems like the guys are high maintenance when it comes to shoes.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, that's facts.
I have to wear very specific shoes. I only wear New Balances now, and they have to look a certain way. They can't have, you know, the thing on the heel of some shoes, like a pull tab basically to help you get the shoe on. I can't do that. I can't do anything with Velcro. I can't do a high top. I have to wear a very specific type of shoe.
Like a New Balance, like an orthopedic shoe?
Well, it's the New Balance Numerics. It's stylish yet comfortable.
Why do you have to wear that?
Because that's what I like.
Because of your poor little heels?
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.